ArcheoBot started as an idea, I will not say out of the blue, but it stems from kind of a dream we had since quite a while, to replace human labor, human workforce in archaeological excavations, a multi-purpose and multi-capacity machine with a robot that is capable of doing the excavation for us. Not because we are particularly lazy people and want to enjoy just being in the field, but not really doing all the field work, but for a variety of practical reasons. Archaeological excavation can be quite tricky, and for us there's always a chance that we overlook something. Particularly if you have team members who are relatively new in the field. Imagine we are working with students, sometimes it could be their first experience. And if we work at different excavation trenches at the same time, it's very easy to overlook something, even if you have experienced archaeologists, that this happens. So our idea was to also reduce human error and our shortcomings when it comes to recognition of finds, recognition of different contexts and features in an excavation. It could be fireplaces, that could be remains of maybe burials that are only recognized when it's already a bit late. And a solution that's maybe still a bit science fiction, but is now going to materialize, is to employ a robot that not only can do the physical parts of excavation without getting tired, and archaeological excavation is something that really is a tiring activity, but also would be equipped with a number of different sensors and features that would allow the robot to recognize most, or hopefully all, possible findings and act to all kind of situations that we experience in the field. So it's a machine that is of course not one part mechanical, but also is capable of learning and of recognizing different objects during the excavation. Plus retrieving the finds in a very careful and safe way. It's really a first time that I think a project really considers the use of a robot in archaeological excavation. I think archaeology is probably still seen as one of the few remaining fields that really depends and requires manual labor, human presence and human supervision. Maybe because of that, no one has actually so far looked into the possibilities of how we can employ machines, how machines can help us, and how machines can train themselves to learn and to become better and to deal with different situations in archaeological excavation, because every archaeological excavation is different. And we are even now at the stage where we think of connecting this to cleaning, recording, and finally bagging and storing. So it's really a one-stop shop, a one-stop robot that can do all the activities that usually would be done by a number of people, all of them with different levels of capacities. And so the robot can actually do all of this, and of course in our concept hopefully can do that all better than we can.
A main part in the project when we need to think and design the robot, and the other part is building the robot. We maybe made some mistake, but when we will build the robot, we'll see them, we can remake the design, and we can really discover a new field, because in France we are not specialized in the archaeological, but we work to do some design.
I'm really happy to give my expertise on that subject and to work on that topic with Alfred and Rick for the ArcheoBot, because that is really ArcheoBot is about new technologies, it's about mechanical, it's about programming, it's about robotic and different subjects, and it's really interesting to be part of a project that we have to make from the beginning to the end.